It says creating the live broadcast. Okay, we are, I think, on. I think should be on. Let me just double check. Yes. Do 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 do. Yep, we are live. Welcome to chaos. That is what this is. This is chaos, or that's what it's going to be if it's not already. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, there you are. You think the pictures are enlarged enough?
Not really. They look fine.
Wait. I was asking if they were too small.
No, they look fine.
Okay. The Freedom Fusion Mountain Dew, 9 out of 10. Peach Lemonade
Why
Mountain Dew.
why do apps make it so hard to delete accounts in them?
Honestly, I don't know.
It's stupid.
It is. Do I still have the Shimaji browser thing? Hold on a minute. Do I still have the web I do still have the. Hold on a minute. There. What?
Yeah, you
I,
gotta log in.
I'll do that later. That's not important right now. I don't want my Google stuff popping up.
The one I showed you is
I
your
know.
whole computer.
Yeah, that's why I'm not using it because it would go and play while it would be like running around on my screen while I'm
While you're
playing video
typing.
games.
Yeah, no,
And
it's
I'm like, okay, I cannot have this while I'm playing Warframe or Destiny. So who
that's
should we
why you
start
make
off
him
with?
leave when. Okay, let's start off with the main man himself, Cloud.
Cloud.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Uh Oh, so I'm think. So why don't we give him a little personality description? The
Let's see. The tough
chat
guy who doesn't talk. Like he talks, but he
standard
doesn't talk much.
protagonist personality.
Honestly, though, it's standard. Well, delusional protagonist personality. Standard delusional protagonist. Memories are all funky until like mid disc 2 of the original. And then there's this whole funky scene where there's like cloud everywhere because you're in his head. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Um,
Spoilers.
I'm sorry. I have to explain why he's delusional. Because he is.
He's the Lulu,
He is. He is the Delulu.
just like that one coworker.
Oh my gosh. Bro, no.
Were you working with him today?
Yeah,
Was he being Delulu?
a little bit.
Uh,
He asked me and one of the key carriers at work what our Pride Month name is.
what?
It yeah, yeah. I opted to just not
Being
talk to him most of the day. Only
being Delulu is not the Salulu.
yeah. So I kind of just ignored him for most of the day because yeah, like I only talked to him about necessary things. Like, hey,
Understandable.
do you think there's enough room for you to move in the trailer now that we took a couch out of here? Yeah? Okay, cool. Then we're not going to take more crap out and, excuse me, like not waste time, but it feels like wasting time because we're supposed to finish the truck yesterday. It's still not done, by the way. Spoiler
Of
alert, the
course.
truck's still not done. Sorry, good
Of
luck,
course.
weekend crew, if any of you watch this. I'm sure you don't. But good luck anyway. Uh, yeah, not my problem after 5 o'clock today. So for the last 4.5 hours, it has not been, no, 3.5 hours, it has not been my problem.
Okay. So, typical protagonist kind of personality, a little stoic, doing what he's doing, chilling. A little sassy.
Oh yeah, more than a little, as he progresses in the game.
All I gotta say is he's either S or A for me.
I would agree with that. I am going to put him in S because he actually is a protagonist that talks. The bonus points for actually talking.
Go on your rant.
I'm not gonna go on a rant.
No, do it. Do it. We've got time.
I mean, true. I don't have to be up
tonight.
I'm not doing anything tomorrow until like, I don't know, 10 in the morning probably. I got time. I got all the time in the world. No, but like if you look at other games, Mario, Legend of Zelda, Metroid, no, not Warframe, not Destiny, but like Hollow Knight, all these other games, the protagonist or the player character doesn't freaking talk. If they do, they don't say much. It's all like grunts and like this one little clip of Metroid Dread where Samus speaks Chozo and that's about it. Or it's just screaming. He gets full freaking lines and actually talks to people. Bonus points. Don't mind me, I'm making an announcement on Discord via my new phone. It's so tiny. Impromptu. There we go. Hey, I can spell. Come on. Come on. No, 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 no. Bad. Bad phone. There we go. There we go. Okay, so if we're going down the line of actual mainline characters, it'd be Barrett and Tifa next.
Okay. Let's do Barrett next. Okay.
The vulgar black man. I'm not being racist, that's just a fact.
I must say it. I think he's at least A or B tier.
I can agree with a B tier.
Okay, B for Barrett.
See, exactly. See, now we also have to put Jesse in B tier for Bomb. Honestly, though, she is a good character, but she does make explosives, so B for Bomb as a joke.
I don't. So Tifa. I guess we should do Tifa next.
Heavy hitter Tifa. Summon Master is the tank.
Honestly, she's S tier for me.
Yes. Although I really hate how they nerfed the freaking summon materias in the remake.
She's very like down to earth. Not like a hippie like, whoa man.
No, that's
like, very, like,
where'd he go?
She's realistic.
That's this guy.
Yeah, that's him.
Johnny.
She's very realistic.
She is.
And tries to stay positive, but she's also independent. So she's like, I can do it myself. I'll get myself out.
Oh yeah.
Blah blah blah.
Oh my word.
Trying to do it herself.
Did I show you the video? No, this is slight spoilers for the original. I don't know if they do this in the remake at all, but in the original game on disc 2, there is a moment, like there's a part of the game where you actually play Tifa, and it's her and Scarlet on the Junon cannon. Junon's a city, it's a port city. And they've got this big honkin' chonkin' cannon. Like these two are walking on this cannon, smacking each other in the face. Like they're just freaking slapping each other back and forth, and Tifa wins. Just smack. I'll have to show you the clip.
I think that would be us, let's be honest.
We're just gonna be walking on a cannon slapping each other.
Yeah, just like playfully punching each other, like.
Except these guys are like enemies, so it's like, I smacketh thee. I should probably charge my phone.
Yeah, you should.
It's at 42%. It's fine. I mean, like, when I turned it on, it was at like 50-some%, so.
Yeah, mine's at 57.
Mine is at, I think, 52 when I charged it, 53, something like that. I don't know. I mean, granted, like, I was messing with it this morning, trying to do some of the setup.
Should we do Aerith next?
Ah, yes, the pathetic cleric.
I'd have to put her in at least A or B tier. I think she's adorable.
We can go with A tier if we're going with the stats of the original where she actually bonk.
I thought we were going based off a remake.
Well, then she's B tier because she no bonk.
She no bonk.
She don't bonk, so she can't be A tier because she can't bonk.
Hard. She can't bonk as hard.
No, she don't bonk at all.
Dang.
So
she's literally just a healer in this?
So in the remake, her, like, there's a reason I never played her, except for like spells and her limit break and a couple other things. But in the remake, when you play as Aerith in a battle, instead of like actually going up like Tifa and Cloud, Barrett doesn't do this because he had a gun, so he has an exception. He's got a freaking gun. But she has a freaking stick. She doesn't go up and bonk with the stick. She like chucks like piddly little magic ball attack things from her stick. And
bonk?
In the original, she go up and she bonk. She take that stick with two hands and she smacked. It was great.
Okay, now that you've described it, I relate more to the original Aerith.
Yeah, no, Aerith she was extremely nerfed in the remake.
Aerith is the gentle, pretty lady, basic.
She lost her bonk skill. She lost her bonking skill. It's very sad.
Yeah, she lost her bonk ability.
It's sad. There we go.
Yeah. We out here in the trenches, boys.
I know. It's okay. Let's see. Let's probably go with the next little trio. Where is he? Oh, there he is. I was like, where's Wedge? I lost him. Jessie, Biggs, and Wedge.
Jessie was kind of sweet.
She's also, as Cloud put it, desperate.
I think she's a good character.
She's desperate in the remake. She's not like that as much in the original.
What do you mean by desperate?
Always trying to find a guy.
Oh.
Because like there's one point in the remake, towards the start, when you're in the Sector 7 slums, where she's trying to get Cloud to come back and chat with her the next night because her roommates are gone, and he's like, "Are you seriously that desperate?"
Dang. I'd say C tier.
Yeah, I mean,
for remakes specifically.
Yeah. Well, I mean, man, it's been so long since I played that part of the original. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure two of them die in the original. I know, I'm 90% sure that, well, Jessie's dead in the remake. I think Biggs is as well. I'm pretty sure they're both dead in the remake now. I just don't remember who dies in the original. For those, out of those three. But now we've got the cat-loving man who's really just I don't know, chubby
say,
emotional support or something. And Biggs.
I'd say he Wedge is at least. I'd say he's B tier.
Yeah, B or C.
Yeah. High C, low B.
Yeah.
There, that works. Or at least put him in front of Jesse.
Yeah.
Cause he seems like a really fun guy.
He's just kind of pathetic in the fact that he can't, like, he's not good at attacking. He's better at being the support dude because, I don't know, he's a little soft. He's not battle hardened. Not yet, at least.
No. What?
I don't know what happens to him after you leave Midgar. Don't ask me. Once you leave Midgar, you never interact with him again.
Mm-hmm.
So, who knows? Maybe he gets battle hardened in that time. Probably not. He's probably still chilling at home playing with his cats and eating pizza. Biggs. Where should we put you, gunslinger? The problem with these guys is they just only show up for such a short time frame.
Yeah, I'd have to say he's low C tier. Because we don't really get much of him. We don't get much of his personality. So we could possibly probably put him in D tier.
First D tier. First D tier. No A tiers so far.
There's not much personality to go.
No, there's not. There's not. Let's see. Who should we go to next?
We should probably do the what's the group?
Turks?
Yeah, the Turks.
All right, we've got Song, Reno, and where'd you go? Rude.
Okay, so give me a little personality description of Sung.
Sung he's the leader of the Turks. Mm-hmm. He hasn't shown how important his role is yet. That will get shown either it will be in disc 2 of the remake.
So how old is he?
I don't freaking know.
Hold on, let me look him up. Let me look him up. No, you don't.
Yeah, he's 30. Wait,
okay. That's doable.
Remake. There we go. I can type. Yeah.
Oh, he'd be an inch shorter than me. He's 5'8".
So, for context, I know it's spoilers. Well, it is, but it's not. Because it was briefly mentioned in this one. But he has a close connection with Aerith because he's been basically keeping an eye on her since she was a kid because the Turks work for Shinra and Shinra wants her because of the whole ancient thing. So as the game progresses, there is a specific point, I'm not going to say when, people who have played the original know when, people who have played Rebirth also, unless they edited this, know when. Because it should be in there. It's prior to her death. So, it's in disc 1 of the original. There's a point where he goes and actually tries to take on Sephiroth and fails, and ends up giving the group something important before they go into this painful area. I say painful because it's like a big maze and it's trying to figure out how you can get to where from where you are. It's bad in the original because it's a 2D flat-ish map. It's bad. But his character's shown more in Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, where he works with Zack and a little bit with Cloud, as they're going around, mainly Zack as he's doing like his missions and stuff, Uh, he helps him out on a few. He's basically just the leader that keeps those two, mainly Reno, under control.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is he, he's boss man. He's
He
kind of
is. He is boss man.
he's a little dominant.
Mm, he's pretty chill for the most part. Like when you hear him talk, he's always very calm, very relaxed in his speech. Um,
So what I'm hearing is it A tier?
we can put him in A tier. He is a good character, honestly. You just have to like see him to like see what he
Hmm.
does. Like I'd have to show you parts of
If we
um
do another
hang on.
if we do another
Is Crisis Core on Steam? Ever Crisis. Yes, Crisis Core Reunion is on Steam. If I buy it at some point, I'll put it in my wish list. Um, but I'll get it at some point and I'll do a stream of that and you can see what I mean from that.
all I gotta say is if we do another tier list after this, he might go higher for me personally, I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, he's gonna be the first A tier because we don't get
Bet.
enough of him. But he might be the sixth boy. Okay, I have a type.
I know. I know. It's
Hair,
fine.
long hair, long black hair, long silver hair. I have things I find attractive on men.
I know.
I can't
Everyone does.
help
Or
it.
all girls do. Well, in theory.
Yes, in theory, all people have something they're attracted to.
Well, no, I was saying all girls have something in men they're attracted to, in theory.
Or if they're not attracted to men.
That's why I said
We're
in
not gonna talk
theory.
about that. Yeah.
That's that's why I put in theory. Reno, ANS tier. Bombs.
Yeah. We'll put him in. We'll put him next to Sung.
Yeah. A tier.
Uh.
Chaotic.
Yeah.
Bombs. Electro
He's
stick.
hilarious.
Oh
I
my word,
love
he's
him
funny. He's great.
in both ways.
Rude. Always has an extra pair of
Uh.
sunglasses.
I'd say he's B tier.
Yeah, he's B or
He's
A.
alright.
Like
Yeah.
Reno's more interesting. I can
Yes.
definitely
100%.
say that, but I do think it is hilarious.
I would hang out more with Reno, even
You'd
if
have
it's
Rude
just
tagging along.
platonically speaking. Yeah, I'd hang out more with Reno. If I had to choose between the two, I'd hang out more with Reno than Rude. But since they're kind of a package deal, they'd
Because
be
Rude just kind
chill
of
to hang
follows
out
him
with.
everywhere.
Yeah, I'd go to a bar with them or a club, whatever.
Yeah.
I would trust them with my drink.
I think I'd trust Rude with my drink more than I would trust Reno.
Oh yeah, no, Reno would probably put some in it, but you know
Uh-huh.
what?
Then if there's Rude
Hopefully,
there, hmm,
yeah. The most Reno would put in it though is probably like laxatives. He'd just be like, "It's a prank, bro," and I'd be like, "I
I
am
could kind of see
crapping.
that
So
actually.
what?"
Um,
Yeah, I
no,
could
but
see it
I
too.
think it's funny that every time Rude's sunglasses get broken, he just pulls out another pair. Like he looks all disappointed. Like there's one point in the movie, he looks all disappointed that his sunglasses got broken and just pulls out another pair after that. Like, bro, where do you
Does
store
he like?
all these sunglasses?
Does he like look away so you can't see his eyes?
No, no. I'll have to see if I can pull up that clip. I'll have to find it. It's during the dragon fight. See, I've watched this movie like 5 times. I know almost the whole thing by memory. of like when specific things happen.
Okay, so I sent you a picture of something that you could definitely make as gifts. Not gifts.
Emojis, stickers.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I saw that on Pinterest at one point. That's amazing.
I sent it to you.
Yeah, I see that. So now we would have Heidegger, Hojo, Reeve. No, stop going everywhere. And Scarlet.
Hojo's an F tier for me. He's creepy as heck.
I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. F tier for you, you creepy man.
Dawn Man also F tier.
Yes, absolutely.
Wait, Hojo gives me like, I'm gonna cut open your body, so I'm gonna steal your liver. Don Carno is, I'm gonna put drugs in your drink so I can do things to you that's inappropriate.
Yeah, he 100% would. He 100% would. Don Corneo?
No, I
absolutely.
Yeah, I could see him using Murphy's.
Hojo is more specifically for Aerith, he is into psychological torture. Better to scar the psyche than mar the flesh. His words, in game. Literal quote from the game.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my choice for him.
No, I 100% agree.
You know that meme we saw earlier that was like MILF that said like man I'd find a therapist for. Yeah. He's the one who needs a therapist too.
Yes.
Okay, so other characters.
Reeve is B or C, probably B for me.
I would his personality again?
Unlike the rest of the people that are left in the list for that trio, he actually cares about what happens to the people in the slums. Like when they're dropping the freaking plate trying to kill everybody. Okay. His personality is shown better through a different character because he's two characters in the game. He controls another character while working inside his office within the Shinra building.
I think I know who you're referring to.
I believe so, because I mentioned the character and then I told you to see also this character. So he hasn't really been shown much yet. He'll be shown more.
You know what? For right now, we'll put him at B. He seems like a good guy.
He is
looking out for people, but still working for bad people. So
he's working for bad people, but he's trying to get them to see the wrong of their ways. Scarlet.
Tell me a little bit about her before we put
Scarlet
her
is boss woman, I guess. She.
Boss lady. Personality. What's her personality?
Snobby.
F tier.
She literally. I feel so bad for this guy. There's this one person who has to crawl around the Shinra building following her because she uses him as a footstool.
F tier.
Say she's at like D, E, F. She's one of these three, probably one of these two. Heidegger, like she's a good villain, but her personality sucks. Yeah, she's good as a villain, but her personality sucks. He's also good as a villain, but his personality is, well, if they're failing me, do you think you can do better? If you continue to talk to me the way you are, then you can go and be on the front lines and be the next to die.
I'd say E.
Yeah, they're a duo. They're a duo.
Yeah.
The joke character, the child.
Yes.
Must protect the child.
Sweet baby.
We'll do these two next.
Alright, yeah. We'll do those three last.
Yeah.
Okay, Red 13. I won't lie, I was gone doing stuff, so I didn't really get a personality description from this
Red
kid.
13 is he does not currently trust them.
Understandable.
But he also just got released from a laboratory.
Yeah, understandable.
So, yeah. He learns to trust them more as the game progresses, especially after you go to Cosmo Canyon and you talk with the old man. I forget his name. Um, but there's this old dude that Redford 13, I believe, refers to as grandpa or grandfather or something like that. Because he took care of him when he was younger or something. And
So
you
what's like? Is he like a human human's mind that's trapped in this like creature,
no,
or
I don't think so. That's just Red 13. That's
so he's just like a creature that can talk?
yeah.
Hmm.
No
Okay.
one his species is never listed. Um, like even if you Google search it, it doesn't show up. Um, he does have another name, but it is not shown until after going to Cosmo Canyon. Um,
Got it.
I know what it is. I'm not going to spoil it because I'm certain it will be shown in Rebirth. I'm just waiting for that to show up on Steam.
I'd
Ahem,
say
Square
he's an
Enix.
A. I'd
Get
say he's
the
A
hint.
tier.
Yeah, he is A tier. He is one of the only
Doesn't.
characters I have the fourth limit break for on the original.
Ah,
He is one of
right.
my main trio right now because Aerith is dead. He took her place.
Dang.
Well, she was my healer because that's what she does. Like she does bonk, but when it came down to
Minions.
it, she could also make it so enemies just straight up stopped moving with one of her level 1 limits. It was great.
Oh.
Um yeah, she had
Uh.
Seal Evil and it even worked on some of the bosses.
All right, Johnny.
Johnny!
Well, you know what? Because he's funny alone, we put him in C for comedy.
Heck yeah, we can do that.
C for comedy.
Zach, S tier.
S tier, my
S
baby.
tier.
So I think
He's
he might,
funny and he's a really good character.
and he has black hair and is cute. I swear, I'm not only after his looks, he's a sweet boy.
He really is though. He's not shown much in the remake or in Final Fantasy 7 remake. He's not shown he's shown more in the remake than he's shown in the original. Um because in the original he only shows up in like a flashback or two.
Mm-hmm.
Um or yeah, just a couple flashbacks. In the remake you actually get voicing from him and all this stuff and you get a good idea of his personality, how he actually like he searched after the battle at the end of the game that he's doing in his own alternate timeline. He actually goes and searches to make sure that Cloud's okay and helps bring him back to Midgar to go get him healed up. Those two are buddies, except in the real timeline, the timeline you play in, he's dead, so he can't do that. But I think him being too good of a character is what got him killed. Actually, unfortunately, Shinra don't like the good people.
Well, yeah, because
They're the bad
you
guys,
know.
man.
Hmm.
Until we get to freaking Advent Children, then this guy's actually not that bad.
Which guy?
Rufus.
Yes, my boy. Okay, tell me a little bit about his personality before Advent Children, because I
Prior
didn't
to
get really
Advent
much.
Children, he is he's not shown much because like I said at one point he has to basically sit around and run the company, so he can't go after the main characters all the time. But he does pop up every once in a while and you have to deal with him. Um he is definitely someone who's very in charge. I'm guessing, learned how to run a company because he knows what he's doing. Um, he's a strong fighter, as shown in the last stream from when I fought him. He's a pain in the butt in this one. He's not easy, but he's more of a pushover boss in the original than he is in the remake because he doesn't have that stupid dog.
Mm.
That and the play style of the original is just completely different, but that's probably the biggest difference is because of the play style. He's actually tougher. Um, that and that dog. Yes, I hate that stupid dog. Deal with it. Um, I don't know. Personality wise, he's like, I own you, man. Because you were part of you were part of something that's part of this organization I own. I own you. He doesn't, but he thinks he does.
I'm getting some, like, slave owner kind of feels from
Little
that.
bit. I don't think he says it that way in the original. I think that's specific to the
Yeah,
remake, but I could be mistaken. It's
still,
been a hot minute.
still little,
Little
little,
bit. Yeah.
little, uh,
Yeah. A little bit. Probably A tier.
yeah,
He's good as a villain. He's good at what he does. But some of the ways he phrases things, at least from the remake so far,
yeah,
are a
just like
little
let's not say it like that, bro.
like saying I am
I own
above
you.
you or I am
Like,
in charge of your division or something.
like I,
I run the company now.
I control you's better than I own you. Gonna be honest.
Still though. And then last but not least, the best villain. Fight
Yeah,
me.
I'd say he's at least A, because right now we haven't seen too much of him to get a full personality feel of how he is in the remake. So no, I get it. I'm just saying, for me personally, I think he's A right now, because
So
we've only seen him for like 2 chapters now.
no, he's been in there for multiple. He shows up every once in a while. He
Yeah,
shows
but
up.
like as flashes.
No, he has like whole on little segments. When you're trying to get back to the train station after blowing up one of the reactors, there's this whole little thing where you're following him.
Oh.
That's not in the original. Fun fact. No, I'm putting him in S because of my knowledge from the original and from the movie, and because I just know he's that good of a villain. He's just so good at it. The lines are great. It's just good. There's just no words. He's just a good villain. He's really good at what he is. They did a really good job with that character over the whole timeline of what they've done with the series, because the original was released in 97. Now this started in 2021, I believe. 2020, 2021, something like that. Rebirth is 2024. He's shown in Crisis Core. I don't remember when the original was released. The remake was released 2019, I think, or something like that. They've just done a really good job over the course of that. They've done a really good job with all of the characters. Some they did a really good job at making them creepy.
Oh yeah, like
Hojo and Corneo.
Yeah, Hojo.
I can't wait for your death, sir. Actually, I don't know if I want to see that. Hang on, I'll show you what I mean quick here.
Yeah.
Hojo, boss, FF7, images. So at first he just turns green like this. Then he turns into whatever that is. And also,
wait, what's the green?
like his skin turns green.
Oh.
And he almost looks like a zombie.
Does he like drink a drug or something? Like what how does this happen?
YouTube. There we go. So initially you just start like go up and talk to him. And then there's this whole line thing. Well, that's not what I wanted. I had to do this a couple times, so I don't want to read through all the dialogue.
Plus, you're technically streaming, so...
That's fine. I know. He injected Genova cells into himself.
Oh!
Because this is how all the boss fights kind of go. Like, the starting of them is this spinning thing. But this is the style of the original. I love it. So it starts out like that, and then when you beat him, he turns into this thing. And then he turns into... Prine, I wish I had that. He turns into this after that. But I'm not so sure I want to see Green Hojo. Oh, but he's... Hang on. Go back. I'm not so sure. He doesn't look as malnourished in this. Oh, wow. You can actually see the detail of him only having one eye. Huh.
The reason why they probably made him malnourished is probably for more sympathy for the character.
Well, no, it's because it's realistic.
That too.
But in the original, because it's all blocks.
All right, everyone. This is our current tier list.
There's the tier list. Ta-da! Yes, that last part was a bit of a rant and a tangent, but
No, it's fine. You know what? I'm kind of interested for when you get to that part, because it's gonna be creepy, yeah.
I don't think it'll be creepy. I just don't want to see him as like this green zombie thing. Like, I don't really want to know what already creepy Hojo looks like that. I'm less worried about phases 2 and 3.
Honestly, Hojo in this looks like he smokes like a pack or 2 of cigarettes a day.
Honestly, probably like 2 or 3.
2 or 3 packs?
Yeah.
Or like 2 or 3 cigarettes?
2 or 3 packs.
Yeah, believable.
He's so freaking creepy. Like, that's what's good about him, though, is because they did such a good job at pulling out the fact that he is this just creepy dude.
Yeah, we're saying he's a good creepy villain,
but we're also saying he's creepy.
Yeah, but we're also putting him in F tier because
like, he's creepy.
Yeah, just because some of them are in the lower tiers does not mean they're not good characters. Like, we just don't like them as the characters.
They were designed.
Like, yeah.
Well, the voice acting was great, but the way the characters are designed to be is, in Hojo's case, creepy. In Corneo's case, also creepy.
Yeah, creepy in a different way. They're creepy in 2 different ways.
Yeah, Hojo is.
Hojo's like a serial killer creepy. Don Kirno is our wordist creepy.
Hojo, oh my word! Apparently, he held on to like. Oh, I need to change my calendar. He held on to like fragments of every part, like all the organs and bones and stuff of Aerith's mother when she was dead.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, it's mentioned. He tells her that to her face. Creepy. He tells her that to her face, and she's like holding her composure until he leaves the room, and then she breaks.
Yeah, serial killer creepy.
Yeah, he's creepy. But yeah, there is status.
Yeah, this is our current tier list. We might do it again. Who knows?
Woo!
All right, you can cut this.
Yeah. See y'all in the next whatever the next game is.